Hello students, today we will discuss the point for pure resistance, pure inductance, pure capacitance as well as series RL, RC and RLC circuits. For that, what is the current, voltage and power equations and corresponding to their phasor diagrams and waveforms. Okay. So we'll start discussing with the pure resistive circuit which is in figure 1. Figure 1. This will be the figure 2. This will be what? Figure 3. This will be what? Pure resistive circuit. Pure resistive circuit. This will be pure inductive circuit. Pure inductive circuit. This will be pure capacitive circuit. Okay. Next, this is what the voltage, supply voltage, and this is here is the current flowing through this part. All this is supply is given with AC supply. Okay, so it will be called as V of t. Now let us identify what is the current flowing through this circuit is. I of t is what we have to find. Okay, first of all, what is the current flowing through this part is equal to I of t is equal to V of t upon R. Okay, what is V of t? V of t is given how much? Vm sin omega t. Vm sin omega t divided by R. So we can also manipulate this equation as Vm by R will be nothing but Im into sin omega t. So this will be the current equation. Okay, now we also find what is V of t here. Let me name here V of t is equal to Vm into sin omega t. Okay, this will be equation 1. This will be what? Equation number 2. Okay, now what is the power equation we have? Power is nothing but the product of voltage and current. What is the voltage we have? Vm into sin omega t into Im into sin omega t. So this is what the power in resistive circuit. Then what we get here, if you simplify this, Vm into Im sin square omega t. This can also be written as Vm into Im 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2. Okay. Then what is the average power? Remember this formula, very important. Average power is nothing but what is average formula? We know that 1 upon time period. 1 upon time period. Integral from 0 to time period to the time period. And what is that? Function f of t dt. Okay, to understand this, let me draw the circuits first, waveforms first. Okay, for that let me take a sine wave here. Okay, assume this is what this red ink is voltage waveform. Assume this is what? Voltage V of t. Let me also change the color for current waveform. Yes or no? So let me change the color. Okay, so this is what the current waveform if you observe the current and voltage waveforms, both are Vm sin omega t and Im sin omega t. Yes. So this is what? Im sin omega t. I of t. Can you find what is the value of power? Power is nothing but the product of voltage and current. If you draw the waveform, voltage during this interval, let us take this as pi, this will be what? 2 pi. Okay, for this interval. Between 0 to pi, what is the voltage we have? Positive. During 0 to pi, what is the current we have? Positive. Then power will be voltage into current, no, both positive, current into positive voltage, we get positive power. Okay, during 0 to pi. This will be power equation, power waveform, P of t. Okay, in the same way, during pi to 2 pi, current is negative, voltage is also negative. Minus V minus I. Then what is the current, what is the power we get here? Minus V into minus I will be, power will be positive. So this will be what? Again, we get this magnitude. Okay, P of t, P of t. What you understood by this? Frequency is nothing but to complete one cycle. Let us name here 50 Hertz. 50 cycles per second means during one cycle, if voltage completes one cycle from 0 to 2 pi, current is also completing one cycle from 0 to 2 pi. But what about power? Power is completing two cycles. So during 0 to 50 means 0 to 2 pi, if frequency is 50 Hertz means then frequency of power will be what? 2 times the frequency. Then you get power frequency is how much? 100 Hertz. If you integrate this power, then what we get here? Average power is equal to 1 by, what is the total time period we have here? 2 pi to complete one cycle. 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi, what is P of t? P of t is nothing but Vm into Im into 1 minus cos 2 omega t. This will be what? Equation 3. Substitute this equation in 4. What we get? That average power will be equal to, if you simplify this, we get Vm into Im into whole divided by 2. We can even split this into this way, no, Vm by root 2 into Im by root 2. This Vm by root 2 is nothing but Vrms into Irms. So therefore average power is equal to Vrms into Irms. Hope this is clear for everyone.